Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Celtics, out in the front court along with Tatum. Then there's Horford. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the point. And now that we're finally past the trade deadline, a number of players, Greg, have to be breathing a sigh of relief.
I mean, no matter how many times you're told we're not going to trade you, you're our guy, it's hard to know what to believe. GMs are professional secret keepers.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
Morant passes to Jackson. Now here's Bane. And stolen by White. And White slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Bane. Back to Morant. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
Here's Pritchard. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Last time they met was in Memphis.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra, but they were able to get it done. That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Pass to Pritchard. Celtics passing it around. And here's Brown outside. Can't get it to fall. He's missed the second after making his first. Here's Brooks. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
And that one misses.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Good on the second free throw. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you, and in some ways it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable. Yeah, he's just a confident shooter from the three-point range, even with the D hovering near him.
Here's Morant, and he lays it straight in. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
White with it. He's picked up by Brooks. It's Brooks on the wing. And it's Memphis with another.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Tatum on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Passes it to Brooks. Back to Morant. Right side Jackson. Baseline Jay on the way. And Boston with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
4 on the shot clock. Brown outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brown's got his second basket.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Brooks the pass to Jackson. And here is Bain. And there's the pass to Tillman. And stolen by Tatum. Down low. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Dylan Brooks.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
The Celtics shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw.
Brown, now an elite scorer in this league, really does it all.
And he's good on the second. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Ja Morant. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Horford's shot is good.
And how about the court awareness from Horford? Quickly grabs the board and doesn't let the possession go to waste.
Brooks finds Morant. Now here's Bain. Light covering. Back to Morant. There's the lob to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
A moment now to check out some numbers for Jason Tatum. Brown finds Horford. Steps back and fires. And there are the Celtics with another basket. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Live by the three, die by the three. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
Now here's Brown, following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Here's Pritchard. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Jackson down low, guarded by Tatum. From down in the low post, it goes.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
It's White on the wing. And another basket for Boston. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Morant kicks to Bane. Pass to Brooks. Six on the shot clock. Off target with his three. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Here's Brown. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Passes it to Brown. The three. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And a new group in for the Celtics. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Justin Jackson, he's checked in for White. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Pritchard. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Williams. To the left wing. Here's Conchar. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Personal foul.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis.
Line for one.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late. He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Here's Conchar. He's covered by Brown. Back to Williams. Fires from deep. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Jackson. Williams kicks to Brown. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, getting the hoop and the harm. That's tremendous body control from Brown.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard number.
Jaylen Brown at the line, shooting 1.
And the Celtics with the top defense last year, they are so great at switching everything, making the most of their personnel.
Here's Conchar. Bounce pass from Williams. The 10-footer. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 5. And the switching on defense that the Celtics do, it really disrupts teams.
And you don't really have mismatches to hunt. And you got guys like Smart and Williams that are out there putting pressure on shooters as well.
Now here's Griffin. Makes it off the glass.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Outside Williams. There's the pass to Conchar. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Conchar's got his second bucket. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes. Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Boston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
1 shot.
What's up?
And that one misses.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's Williams. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the Celtics lead by 2. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics. Here's Conchar. He's got 6. Outside Williams. Memphis moving it around. And that one's good by Clark. Clark's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Now, here's Brown. He's got 14. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. Here's Conchar. Some solid defense from Brown.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
Brogdon the pass to Griffin. It's Jackson atop the key. That shot off the mark. And it's Memphis the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams against Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
For Memphis, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws. 81% as a team.
The first one falls. And so Jones nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
All right, fans, give it up for...
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Memphis. Memphis leading by 4. Tatum and Williams up in the forward spots. White is out there with Brogdon. And it's Vonleh in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. They get the rebound. Williams, that's good.
And then they continue to control the glass.
It's White on the wing. Back to Brogdon. Steps back and fires. A shot missing. And it's Memphis the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Grizzlies.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Brogdon. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Brooks with the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid forward who can play inside or play outside.
And guys, it's been fun watching the evolution of Grant Williams.
Yeah, he's seeing more time on the floor in recent years. And the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
The first free throw is good. Austin making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And Williams drops them both. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point lead. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. No good on the triple. Boston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Horford finds Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the shot. Boston again missing.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him off.
And here's Brooks from outside. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Horford against Bain. Shoots it up. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
White, left side. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant outside. Back to Jackson. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Tatum. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
The Celtics shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Grizzlies also making a change. Tillman, he's checked in for Williams.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
And stolen by White. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Here's Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year voting.
That's good from Jackson. Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, helped. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Boston. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And you know, for Boston, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Payne against White. Over Jackson. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And Payne pulls it down.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And Morant gets it to go.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But Now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Shot clock at 5. Here's Griffin. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Celtics youth next team. Please give a big round of applause for
A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for John Morant.
And one thing that has been very consistent for him the last few years, his ability to continue to deliver more and more offense. He's been doing everything that's been asked of him.
To the right side. Here's Pritchard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Morant finds Bain. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Tatum against Brooks. It's White on the wing. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And here's Morant. 26 points for him last game against Minnesota.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Tatum against Brooks. Pass to Bain. Morant right side. And Boston with the rebound. Right side, White. Second chance shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Celtics have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
line for 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Passes to Morant. And that time, also a missed shot.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Jaylen Brown. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's putting up 31 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment. All right, fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment.
Well, some of the numbers NBA wingmen have been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them. 5th is Jaylen Brown.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's true, but they can also fill it up from outside. This is a group that can score from anywhere on the floor.
White against Morant. Jones for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jones has got 5 now. Celtics trail by 14. White inside. Guarded by Morant. And here's Brown outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Morant looking around. And the pass to Concho. Clark against Griffin. And that one's good by Clark.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
Back to White. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. Ball stolen. Jones against Brown. It's stolen by Brown. Drops in the layup for 2. Brown's got 19 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Pass to Concho. Clock at 6.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Battles through traffic and lays it in. 8 points for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Ja Morant. And with a top 20 ranking in field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands, and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you noted it. His points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Jones with it. 5 points in the game. Clark outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Clark's got 5 points in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
White looking around. Outside Griffin. And Jones pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Morant. To the wing on the left. That three off the mark.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Out to the right wing. Pritchard passes to Griffin. And here's Brown outside. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Concho. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Tatum down low. Feeds it to Griffin. Here's Pritchard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first half of play. Memphis up in front. They lead by 13. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Headed to the floor right now.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Clark in at the center, locking down the middle. And it's White missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Morant. The shot that time, not on target. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Tatum drives in. And he goes big with the top right over Ja Morant.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Over Tatum. Offensive rebound.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Here's Pritchard. Brooks covering. Here's Pritchard. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Clark with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
And they are looking at a ton of road games in the next stretch, but this team shouldn't fear the idea of it. They've been more than capable of getting wins on the road, and I wouldn't expect anything less on this trip.
Here's Pritchard. From deep, shot clock at 6. Horford no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Inside. Here's Jackson. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 11.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
It's White on the wing. Here's Horford. Some solid defense from Clark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use. Jackson's a low, down low. Good luck stopping him.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2. No good on the free throw.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for White. Tillman, he's checked in for Memphis. He hits the second from the line. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Now Brogdon for the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 5.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jackson against Tatum. Shoots from the elbow, and the shot goes in. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Now the pass to Tillman. Back to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. Outside to Brogdon. 5 on the clock. Over Bain. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And they pick up 2.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? Some changes for Boston. Lonley's checked in for Horford. Grant Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And it's Justin Jackson in for Pritchard.
1 shot.
And Jackson no good on that one.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Outside Jackson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Jackson's got 5 now.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
To the middle, here's Bain. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Williams passes to Brogdon. On the wing, Brown. Here he goes. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Look, that was good defense, but Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there. He's got 16.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
Williams passes to Vonleh. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. 5th best, the Grizzlies.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
He's off on the first. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
Grizzlies have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And both free throws good for Brooks. And Boston has possession. 19-point game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team.
And checking out some numbers for Brogdon, some impressive play from him over the last month. Averaging 17 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
That free throw good from Brogdon.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
Brogdon hits them both. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. Pass to Bain. Brooks outside. sinks the three-pointer. Brooks has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Brogdon, and he banks in the layup.
Not just a shooter. Brogdon can mix it up inside. Very determined.
Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Good. Nice play there from Vonleh.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Outside, Bane. Jones kicks to Bane. Passes it to Tillman. Outside, Jones. 6 to shoot. Lets the three fly. The rebound by the Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Puts it up from 12. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Brooks has got 15 points here in the second half. Brogdon against Jones. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Memphis leading by 18. On the wing, Bane. It's good from long range. Bane's got 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Jackson misses. Memphis has gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And the shot goes in. He's got 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Jackson against Brooks. Jones for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Brogdon on the wing. And he converts the layup.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Timeout called the Grizzlies. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
White, he's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Brooks. Clark finds Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Conchar, the pass to Bane. Just 5 on the clock. Jones for 3. Rebound by Williams.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Jones against White.
2 minutes
Driving
remaining.
inside.
2
That
minutes.
one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside, Jones. The pass to Bain. Back to Jones. Pass to Concho. Clark trying to get open. And another miss by Memphis. Celtics trail by 19. Jackson kicks to White. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Jackson. 5 points in the game. It's good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Out to the right wing. Clark outside. 1:04 left to play in the third. Good on the shot. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Brown, good.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Brown against Bain. Shot clock at 6. Pulls from the top of the key. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Clark. Here's Concho. No good on the 3. Left side, Brown. It's been all about Dylan Brooks for the Memphis Grizzlies. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. Jason Tatum is out there with Horford. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Passes to Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant's got 5 rebounds tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Nothing the D can do there. Jackson Jr. just staying focused despite their best efforts.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Morant. Brown, good.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Outside, Jones. Back to Morant. The pass to Concho. Takes the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Morant passes to Concho. Here's Jones. That shot is off. Good D by Brogdon. Here's the teardrop. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Concho. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Brooks dishes to Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. And he sinks the second. Celtics trail by 16. Pritchard passes to Tatum. Brogdon against Jones. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum on the wing. Pass to Pritchard. Over Morant. Pritchard gets the bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Jackson passes to Morant. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. At the line, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Brogdon hits them both.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Jones kicks to Morant. Pass to Clark. Now Brooks. He's covered by Brown. To the inside. Here's Jackson. On the money with the shot from the left block. Jackson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
This is where you want Jackson Jr. going to town. He's got a nice soft touch around the rim.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Jones against Brogdon. Lets a floater go. Jones, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Bucket is good. And that's 15 points for Jason Tatum.
Lots of poise under pressure. Tatum welcomes a challenge.
Back to Morant. Clark finds Morant. Brooks with it. And Horford pulls it down. Horford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Brown. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout called the Grizzlies.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth dance team. And your Celtics.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Good.
This is how dangerous Jackson can be when he's committed to rebounding.
Pritchard passes to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Horford. And it's Boston with another.
Yeah, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Brooks outside. Now here's Morant. Jones, the pass to Jackson. Great D that time from Tatum. Boston's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. $18 feet out, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Jones against Brogdon. Clock at 6. Lobs it up there for Brooks. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, showing off a little athleticism there. Fun watching Brooks get up high on that alley-oop.
Passes it to Horford. Knocked loose. Tatum picks to Brogdon. And he drives in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And good assertiveness on that drive. And with Brogdon's terrific free throw percentage, I'm sure he's happy to head to the line.
Malcolm Brogdon at the line for 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Baines checked in for Memphis. Brogdon hits them both. Memphis leading by 8. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. Outside, Jackson. The pass to Tillman. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson kicks to Brooks. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Brooks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Pass to Brown. Over Brooks. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Brown's got 12 points here in the second half. Morant dishes to Brooks. Pass to Jackson. Over Tatum. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Pritchard. Morant with the steal for the finish, and finished up by Morant.
Smart defense from Morant, wreaking havoc with his activity, coming up with the steal.
Brown outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
Long finish there, nearly a 3-point opportunity. And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And he makes the first. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. but it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
And Brown drops them both. Memphis leading by 11. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Horford. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
And inside the paint really is where Horford goes to work. Still athletic enough and really makes it look easy.
Jackson passes to Brooks. Here's Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Tatum passes to Pritchard. And another basket for Boston.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Pass to Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the finals.
First free throw is good. And so Tatum nails them both. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
The craziest fans will get a t-shirt. Come on, everybody, make some noise.
Now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
It's a take-charge brand of basketball he's been playing tonight. His point total tells you all you need to know about just how good he's been. And once he got going, their game plan really became simple. Just get him the ball.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Here's Tatum. It's Brogdon on the wing. Morant with the steal. A finish, and finished off by Morant.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Pass to Brogdon. For three. Bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, showing the ability to get crafty on offense. Brogdon's list of moves continues to grow.
Here's Morant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Tatum down low. Jackson on him. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Craig, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
And he can't get the first one. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. And the second free throw, good.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Grizzlies.
And, guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And this will push the 9 wins in a good effort tonight.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Ja Morant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And it's the Celtics with the ball. They trail by 11. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Tatum had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Up top, Morant. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so, I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you later.